Hello? Ladies? Well, my goodness, where are those gals? Hey, I'm here. Well, this just blisters my corns. Here I am with my hair in my hand, and where are they?
I poured the car, dear.
Don't you dare me, Carl. Can't you see I'm in distress?
Sorry, dear.
They got one more minute or I'm going somewhere else to get my hair done.
Whatever you said, dear.
So be it, Carl. I have been coming to Sisters in Style Beauty Boutique for nigh on 50 years now, ever since Edie Tingle was alive and running this shop. She'd have never been late. Right, Carl? Right, Carl? Carl, are you listening to me?
What? Yes, dear. Whatever you said, dear.
What a gorgeous morning. Good morning, Carl. My, you look handsome today. Good morning, Corey. You doing all right today?
Well, I was, till I had to wait 20 minutes for you to finish whatever you were doing.
2 minutes.
What was that, Carl?
Nothing, dear. I'm gonna go wait out in my truck.
Good morning, Mrs. Bessemer.
I had to wait almost.
Here, let's sit down. Let me give you a bottle of Tingle's High and Mighty Extra Hold Waterproof Hairspray on the house. What is it, Trude? Something wrong?
It's just another letter from that big city makeup company. They just won't take no for an answer.
Good morning, girls. I hope I'm not too late. Well, go on. Don't stop talking because of me.
Well, it's just that this big city company.
Blue Eye Cosmetics. Now, who'd you think named that place? If I had a cosmetic company, I'd probably call it something like, Now That's the Good Stuff, or Boof It Up, Baby.
Not everyone is as creative as you, sis.
Anyway, you're boring me.
Oh, yes. Anyways, they keep sending us letters wanting to buy our grandma's famous secret formula for her Tingle's High and Mighty Extra Hold Waterproof Hairspray.
And we can't sell that, no matter how much they offer. I mean, Grandma Tingle's hair would deflate in her grave if we ever sold her concoction.
I don't blame you, girls. Your grandma's hairspray has put our town, Backwoods Junction, on the map. People come from all over just to get a bottle. They say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, Grandma Tingle's High and Mighty Extra Hold Waterproof Hairspray is a woman's best friend.
Sell it and take the money. Then you could fix up this dump.
I know. I'm early, girls. Well, I've just had the craziest day. Why, you girls make this place look prettier every day. You just won't believe what happened to me. See, I was on my way to the store to restock my purse with Jolly Ranchers before church tomorrow morning, when this little sparrow just flew right into my handbag.
You mean like a bird?
Yes! She flew right into my purse as to say, help me, I'm lonely, and I need a place to live.
So what'd you do?
Well, I took her back home, of course. She's nice and snug on the couch.
Could you be any crazier?
Well, I think it's real nice of you. If you want, I can make her a little rhinestone blanket.
Why, that would be lovely.
Well, I think it's dumb putting a bird in your house without a cage. What if it...
Now, Corey, it's Etta Mae's house, and she can do as she pleases. As my late husband, the Reverend Bobby F. Thomas, used to say, he who helps God's creatures will in due season inherit. Oh, what did you used to say?
I do remember how I used to love to hear him preach. What a great man he was. Some of my favorite memories were sitting by Grandma Tingle in church, listening to Reverend Thomas preach from the Bible.
Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
Did you hear that?
Oh, hey,
from?
Joe.
What is that?
Take some of those, yes. It's nice to meet you all so well. You know what? Just take them all. Here we are. Well, take this. Afternoon to you, beautiful ladies. I love this place. Nothing like hairspray to fill my lungs first thing in the morning.
You flatter us, Chet.
As they say, a perm by any other name wouldn't smell as sweet.
That ain't Shakespeare.
Well, I just wanted to drop by and get the latest scoop on some gossip. I mean, breaking news developments. Get ready, Ash. Let's get those cameras rolling and make sure every light is on me. I'm about to break the story of the century, and trust me, you won't want to miss this.
Why, Chet? I am insulted. Turn that camera off. We never gossip in this little parlor of beauty.
But if these walls could talk,
What makes you think there's developing news here anyway?
Well, this is a beauty shop, isn't it? You all are a bunch of, ladies, aren't you? There's got to be some developing news here.
Well, actually, there's this big-time cosmetic company trying to buy the Tingle family's secret hairspray formula. You can quote me on that.
Interesting. Tell me more.
There's nothing more to tell.
There's always more to tell.
The formula is not for sale.
So there, end of story. Pack up the camera, Ash, and get out of here.
There's got to be more.
Did you hear the other day?
I really shouldn't say.
I guess we all should pray
For you know who?
Oh, bless her heart, I can't believe it.
I certainly can't perceive it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it.
For you know who? People shouldn't talk. I'll never say a word. It's none of their business. Being nosy is absurd.
About what?
I think it is so sad.
I could almost cry.
I just can't imagine the reason why.
Perhaps she is losing it.
That, my friend, is true.
If this doesn't get any better,
She'll surely go cuckoo.
wait, is Shirley going cuckoo?
People shouldn't talk. I'll never say a word. It's none of their business. Being nosy is absurd. Being nosy is absurd.
Well, ladies, thank you very much. You have provided me with enough information to create tonight's news. As they say, here today, gone tomorrow. And remember, it's not news unless it's worth repeating.
He's so dreamy.
My heart is just palpitating.
I know what you mean. I just love when he fills in for Stormy Night and does the weather too.
Well, he may be all right reporting the news, but I wouldn't trust him with my Higgly Wiggly spending money. Nope, he's no Carl. Good old Carl. Now that's a man you gotta love.
Where'd the music go, dear?
Carl! I told you to wait in the truck until we were through. Now skedaddle!
Sorry, dear.
So tell me, super excited?
I'm so excited. I can't stand it. I thought this would never, ever happen. Yes, I'm getting married.
Do you know how much it costs to get married these days?
Don't care.
So tell me, what do you want with your hair today?
Cut it all off. No. Light trim. No, cut it off and give me highlights. No, just do what you want.
Okay.
What about you, Mr. Gallen? The usual?
Yes, you shouldn't even have to ask. Do you know how expensive it is to live in today's economy?
We're living on love. Yes, I'm getting married.
hurry, please. I can't be away from the bank for more than 20 minutes. Time is money.
All right, close your eyes and don't look in the mirror, and I'll give you the super duper Trudy cut.
So, how did y'all meet?
It was so romantic. He bid on the hot fudge corn and sweet potato pie the auctioned off at the church social. One bite and he was smitten.
Yum. So, anyways, big wedding?
No, just plain and simple. He's gonna ride his tractor over Miss Etta Mae's barn, and I'll be standing over near the chicken coop. And we're gonna decorate it, of course. Anyway.
Much more of this no-sense jibber-jabber, and I'm gonna close all your bank accounts and declare you incompetent to handle the American people's money.
All right, Mr. Gallon, calm down. Don't want your blood pressure to go so high that you start seeing things. You're all finished now, and you can go back to the bank and oversee our earnings with dignity and pride. I even used a little extra of Tingle's High and Mighty Extra Hold Waterproof Hairspray on you.
Goodbye.
Bless him, Lord.
Can you do that to the groomsmen? So cool.
Hey there, Big Mama. How are things at the ice cream shop?
Well, you know, every day is a different flavor when you come to see Big Mamas. Bless your heart.
Good afternoon, ladies. You must be the fabulous Tingle sisters I've heard so much about.
Well, I'm fabulous, but I ain't one of the Tingles, honey child.
Hi, I'm Shirley Tingle Dingle. I got married last year.
Yes, I'm getting married. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
Oh, sit back down, doll.
And I'm Trudy Tingle, not married.
Wow, a lot of unnecessary information. Precious.
Are you new in town? We have a Welcome to Backwoods Junction hairdo special.
Yeah, we call it the Boof It to Heaven do.
Hallelujah! I don't think so.
So where you're from?
Yeah, you look kind of big city for this place.
Wait a minute. Did you say your name was Camilla?
Honey.
Any chance your name is Camilla Jones?
Camilla Jones. The Camilla Jones that keeps on sending us letters from Blue Eye Cosmetics?
That's right. That would be me, Camilla Jones, Executive Administrative Creative Cosmetic Department Assistant. Now, let's get down to business, shall we?
Okay, Heidi Lou, the new you. All done. Have a great day. I'll put it on your tab.
Oh, my sunshine. I would love to be your spokesperson. I mean, I totally adore your brand. And I think we'd be the perfect match. I can totally bring the energy and excitement to make everyone fall in love with it. Just like I have. Let's make it happen. Find me on TikTok.
Sorry about that. She's quite addicted to coffee. Anyways, I guess you're here about the hairspray?
Well, in case you haven't received our emails, we're not selling.
Ladies, let's think about this now. I'm authorized to write you a check in the amount of, how does 30,000 sound?
$30,000? I could buy a lot of false eyelashes with that kind of cash.
We're not selling, end of story.
Very well then, 100,000.
$100,000? You're kidding. You've got to be crazy.
Look, nothing against you, but our grandmother invented this product. We're not in it for the money. We just want to keep this family secret in the family.
Ladies, forget about the $500,000 check I'm about to write. Think of the fame you'd be making the Tingle family name known worldwide just by spreading your product to men and women in need of extra hold.
Again, thanks, but no thanks. It is time for us to close up shop now. Have a nice day.
Very well then, I'll go. But this is not the last time you'll hear from Camilla of Blue Eye Cosmetics.
$500,000? We can move to Texas with that much money.
Evening, ladies. Couldn't help but overhear your little meeting.
It wasn't a meeting.
What I mean to say is, ladies, I just want to let you know that I am on your side. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but I say style wasn't created in a day. You ladies made the right decision. Not that it wouldn't have been great exposure for Backwoods Junction. Not that I wouldn't have loved to personally carry this story over national news. Not that this could have been my big break into national news. You ladies made the right decision.
Thanks, Chet.
Well, you made your decision, and I can tell it is final. I'll be on my way now. Keep your powder dry, and remember, it's not news unless it's worth repeating.
Bless your heart, Chet. Now that's cement sprinkles on top. I guess I'll be on my way too. Just stopped by to let you know that tomorrow's the all-you-could-eat mint chocolate chip day. Good night, my sweet babies. Love your heart.
Love you.
We did the right thing. Now let's clean up and go home. I have been on my feet all day. I'm so glad we own this shop together. I would not want to do it alone.
It's just you and me, living out our legacy in this town that we call home.
No fortune in this world could buy it. The ties that bind our hearts so close. From this very day, we'll be glad we stayed. In our hearts, we'll always be home. From this very day, we'll be glad we stayed. In our hearts, we'll always be home.
Shop closed yet? I think I dropped my earpiece in here somewhere. Well, okay, I guess I didn't. You ladies have a great evening now.
Do you have a supply list ready? I think I'm gonna place an online order.
Yes, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Still open?
What now? No, we are closed. Read the sign.
So sorry. Didn't mean to bother you.
No, I'm sorry. It's been a really long day, and I'm really tired. My name's Trudy. Can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, wait. You're not from Blue Eye Cosmetics, are you?
Oh, no. I'm just a humble professor passing through your quaint little town doing research on the expressive effects of high-quality mushroom powder grown in red clay. I saw your light was still on.
I'm sorry. Huh? It's been a long day, and we're trying to close up shop now.
No worries. I'll stop back by another day to chat. I like to go to bed pretty early anyway. You know what they say, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Sayonara.
Who was that strange little man?
Just your average science-ish professor guy studying something about mushroom powder? I don't even know. Are you ready? Let's go home.
Yes. Actually, you go on. I think I left one of my makeup bags.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Do not forget to lock up.
Yes.
The name's Sherwood Owens. It was one of those nights. Dark, stormy, rainy, foggy, very foggy. The whole shebang. The rain was giving my window a beating like a chef with a grudge, pounding cocoa beans. Yeah, I remember it clear as a ringing bell. Ding, dong, ding, dong. The phone rang, and I knew right away this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. 2 sisters, on a mission, and me, caught in the middle of it all. The mission?
Good morning, Sherwood. Oh, I bought you some typing paper and a piping hot cup of joe.
Don't bother me now, Huskins. I'm on a very important top secret case, and this case deserves to be a classic.
Oh, how delightful. I love when you're on a case, Sherwood. Do fill me in.
I said it was top secret, Huskins. Do you ever got on the cobwebs between your ears?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm just get excited. So sorry, Sherwood. I won't ask again.
Good. Now listen carefully, boy. I will tell you everything.
I thought you said...
I dare say we have a thief among us, oh boy!
Do tell.
So it was a dark and stormy night. The rain...
Yes, do go on.
Right. The proprietors of Sisters and Star, the local beauty spot, they called me late last night to report a serious crime, a crime of passion, a crime of extra-held proportions. You see, my dear Huskins, Trudy Tingle and his sister Shirley Tingle Dingle were victims of a robbery.
Oh, robbery?
Robbery, my boy.
Oh, dear. What was stolen, Sherwood?
The family's top secret hairspray formula. What else? This spray among sprays was created by the lady's grandmother, a patron saint in the Hairdo Hall of Fame, and it was stolen from right under their noses.
Now, why would they keep a secret formula under their nose?
No, not literally, boy. They kept it locked up in a top secret hideaway under the makeup cart and the beauty spot. Is that enough details for you?
Very much so.
Yes, sir, boy. The Tingle's famous, low and wimpy, ketchup-resistant, yet some another hairspray has vanished. Yes, vanished.
I bet they are devastated.
Yes, they are quite shaken up.
Do you know who done it?
My dear Huskins, I cannot make bricks without clay.
Yes, I see.
Quite. You may enter.
Hello. We're the Tingle Sisters.
Welcome, ladies. Now, I have been hearing all about this horrible situation you're in. Now, I'll tell you, it's tragic. Tragic. I want you to know that I'll be at your beck and call until this mystery is solved. My name is Luther Cosmic Huskins. You can call me Huskins. Now, I will go and fix you a cup of hot joe. You weren't drinking this, were you?
Who's Joe?
Shh. This thing does not seem to be working right now. I'm sorry, ladies.
No worries. Isn't he kind of cute?
Look, let's just get down to business. We do not have much time.
Yeah. So, continue.
Will you help us?
We can but try.
Oh, goody. I knew you could help us. So, what do you need from us? Information? A copy of our birth certificate? Have you ever thought about shaving that mustache and maybe growing a soul patch? They're much more in style.
Cheryl?
Let's start with the basics. French vanilla or raspberry mocha in your coffee.
Okay, look, not to rush you, but we need to get on with this. Corey Bessemer is coming today at noon for a hot oil treatment.
That's right. I'm glad it's you this time. I hate working on her scalp, and she hates when we're late.
Anything else we should know?
Do you want to tell them everything that happened that night?
Sure. So, well, I was the last to leave the shop that night. I thought I forgot something. Anyways, then I went to the Piggly Wiggly for Jake. He's my husband, and he wanted some pork rinds. He doesn't really talk much, but this one time we were watching TV, and he said, "Honey, I just love me some pork rinds." Isn't that so funny?
On with the story. So I left before Shirley did, and once I got home, I realized I had left Corey's hairpiece at the shop. She had brought it by earlier that day so I could wash it and have it ready for her appointment today. Kind of weird that she made a trip just to drop off her hairpiece, but anyways.
So this Corey character, she made a special trip, did she? I see.
See what?
I left the house to go get it, and when I went to the shop, I realized that the lights were already on.
And I never leave the lights on. That's one thing I'm really good at. Grandma Tingle always used to say, a penny saved is a penny earned.
So, once I got her hairpiece, I went to go turn the lights off, and that's when I noticed it.
Now, and what precisely did you notice?
Our makeup drawer was open.
And is where the secret formula is hidden?
Yes. The drawer was open, and the lock was gone.
I have a peculiar taste in this matter.
It may be that corned beef sandwich you wolfed down for breakfast.
So, what are you going to do? Can you help us?
Run along now, girls. We'll meet you at the stop soon. I have a plan. No worries, my dears. We will solve this in no time flat.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Doors this way.
Oh, sorry. And if you want me to do something about those eyebrows, you just stop on by. On the house.
Now I say we begin by making a list of all potential suspects, starting with all who were in the shop yesterday.
Huskins surely have learned a few things by now. Just follow my lead.
Yes, of course. Now, what do we do first?
We make a list of all potential suspects, starting with those who were in the shop yesterday.
That is genius!
Elementary, my dear Huskins.
So I told Carl that them tomato plants are mine. And next time he wants a tomato sandwich, he better go down to the Piggly Wiggly and buy one.
Thank you. Gee whiz, this looks great. I haven't had a cut like this in years. I look like $1 million.
Thanks. So, what brings you to Backwoods Junction?
What do you mean?
Well, this isn't really the type of place you'd see a wealthy, highly educated person in, you know?
Just because I'm a genius doesn't mean that I'm rich. Actually, I'm here doing some research. And if I happen to leave a millionaire, all the better.
What exactly are you researching?
Pores.
Interesting. What kind of pores?
Now, Trude, mind your business. So sorry, Professor. We don't normally make a habit of asking so many questions.
That's right. You won't find any of us nosing around other people's business. Now tell me, where did you go to college?
Which time? For which degree? I've studied at Harvard, Pembroke, and the University of Oxford.
Isn't that where that famous artist, what's his name, Monet studied?
I just love his work. He does the prettiest pictures on calendars I've ever seen. I buy one every year.
I don't know. I think his pictures are kind of fuzzy.
Well, you ladies have a good rest of your day. I must be on my way now. Lots of sneaking around to do.
Research. Yeah, right. Not in this town.
That is a little odd. And pores? What kind of pores?
Okay, girls. Settle down, settle down. We are rolling any second now. Makeup.
Filming what?
5, 4, 3, 2, and you're live.
Greetings, Backwoods Junction. It's me, your man of the moment, Chet Chatsworth Chesterton, coming to you with a very special report. Splitting the hairs or curling the ends? That's tonight's question. It appears that the Tingle Sisters' secret formula for their grandmother's high and mighty, extra-hold, waterproof hairspray has been, how do I put this? Stolen! It has been stolen! I'm here with Miss Etta Mae Hooper. Tell us your side of the story, Etta. Ma'am.
Well, it was just a sparrow. I mean, how was I to know that them National Wildlife Foundation people would give me a citation for capturing a bird? I was just trying to help the poor little fella.
Hey, you! Why don't I get to be on TV? I'm ready for my close-up. Had my head oiled earlier.
Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. Moving on. Standing right before our very eyes is none other than the victim. Trudy Tingle, one of the granddaughters of the esteemed late Edie Tingle. What?
Anything else? Didn't I tell you to wait in the truck? Now look at you, live TV, and you're right in the middle of it, interrupting Mr. Chatsworth. I'm sorry, Chat. I mean Chet.
Cut! What is wrong with you people? Can't you see I'm trying to film my first primetime investigative special? This is my claim to fame. My chance to sit next to Barbara Walters one day.
She's dead.
I'm really more of a Jenna Bush fan.
So sorry, Chet. Why don't you sit down? I'll help you relax. Nothing relaxes me more than a little eyebrow pluck.
Oh. And what exactly are you two doing?
Well, this is a scene of a crime, isn't it? We're just solving your mystery and getting back your secret formula.
You hired a detective?
It was Trude's idea.
Ah!
Hello, Chet.
Chet, how are you? My, you look nice today. As my late husband, the Reverend Bobby F. Thomas, used to say, that a straight necktie is like an arrow pointing confidently toward. Oh, what did you used to say?
Purpose and precision.
Well,
Shall we begin?
Begin what?
We shall compile a thorough list of all individuals who entered and exited these premises yesterday. Leave no one unaccounted for.
Indeed, all of you. You are all guilty until proven innocence.
Well, these ladies were in here yesterday. Do we put their names on the list?
A list? Oh, no. Mm-mm, honey. I do not want to be on a list. You know, last time I was on a list was when I accidentally signed up for the CCHRA.
The CCHRA?
Hardware Association.
Carl!
Commandeer.
You know, I thought I was hoping to save the lives of little innocent pigs. You know, instead they stuck a helmet on me and made me ride cross country on a Harley Davidson with some biker, get ready for this, named Bubba. I got to keep the leather vest though.
As you can see, pandemonium has set it. The drama has taken stage. Everyone a suspect, and every suspect no, let's redo that.
Quiet! I must have silence to work. Silence and piece of pie. Hoskins, go get me a piece of pie.
It will be my enormous pleasure, sir.
Now, who else visited this establishment yesterday?
Well, there's me and Trude and Corey and Edame and Willadine, and then there was...
So sorry I'm late. So sorry I'm late. Ooh, I do not run like I used to. I have cankles. That's why I don't run like I used to. Lord, love my knees, bless them.
Big Mama was here yesterday.
My, we're busy today. Just stopped by to make sure you're not working up any other deals with any of these poverty-stricken sidekicks.
Camilla was here yesterday.
Camilla, I presume.
Your hands are very soft. You must moisturize. Good for you.
Oh, well, no, I actually rub cow saliva on my hands and face every night. It's an ancient secret from the French.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, just wanted to stop by. And leave you my business card. I may be leaving town soon, so just wanted to make sure that when you change your mind, you have my digits. Toodles!
Blue eye or black eye? Now you've seen it firsthand. Camilla Jones from Blue Eye Cosmetics has practically threatened the Single Sisters with her big city tactic. I will get an exclusive interview with her very soon. Pay attention to the details of this event as they are unfolding right before your very eyes.
Back to the list.
Hello, dear. I'm getting kinda cold. Can I crank the engine and turn the heat on?
For 5 minutes, Carl. Only 5 minutes, though. I'll tell you, this man has zero patience.
Okay, so back to the list. Jesse was in here yesterday for a cut.
Ah, excellent. The pieces are finally falling into place. We're making progress now.
Jesse? Land sakes, child. He is just a retired milkman. What would he want with your secret formula? Besides, he's been blind for 20 years. He would never find that formula, even if it was staring him right in the face.
I see.
Edame is right. He's harmless.
Lord bless his eyes. Hallelujah.
Suspect. He's still a suspect.
This is so good. It's definitely Emmy worthy.
Enough with that. I was looking at my appointment book, and I think the only person left is Little Lyric. She came in for a trim up after school yesterday.
Ah, Little Lyric guy, who's she the leader of the backwoods mafia?
Mafia? Honey. She's just a kid.
And?
The best soloist in the children's choir at church. Precious little cupcake.
Precious, all right. That girl's a terror. I bet, and you know how rotten little girls can be. I'll bet my bottom dollar she's out there right now, unscrewing salt shaker tops, throwing rocks through windows, rolling around in the mud like a wild hog.
Now, Corey, don't you think you're going a bit too far? Little Lyric is just precious. She wouldn't do that.
Yeah, and besides, why would a kid want a secret formula?
Extra money for lunch at school, perhaps?
Here's your pie, Sherwood. I hope you like pecans. Yeah, do you have any progress on the mission?
I dare say, oh boy. I dare say.
All right, team. How's the hair? Is it camera ready? Okay, perfect. Mirror, please. Mirror. Yes, yes. Ooh, just a little bit more powder, please. Yes, so. Okay, simmer down. Anything in my teeth? No? Ooh, you look good. Not you. Out of the way, people. We are rolling any second now. Lights, camera, me.
Excuse me, my good man. Is it true that the camera takes off 50 pounds?
Do you think that the camera takes off 50 pounds?
Elementary, my dear boy.
Then yes, of course it does.
I believe everything is in order, Sherwood.
Ah, good job, oh boy. Now, let's get this started.
Ash, me. Look at me. Camera rolling. Ready? Action!
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have summoned you all here today for a matter of the utmost importance. Before us lies a case, perhaps one of the most perplexing and consequential in the annals of human history. Together, we shall unravel its mysteries and, with keen observation and reason, bring the truth to light.
Now, I do say, Sherwood, wouldn't the case in Boulder far more perplexing and consequential?
Let's see. There was the rattlesnake, the orange peels, the mighty dog, 2 chewed cigars, and a brooch from a cross-eyed widow. No, stop it. I dare say that you're right.
Thank you, Sherwood.
All right. I have summoned you all here today to help me solve the second biggest case in the history of the world.
No, indeed, I have assembled you here today to witness Sherwood solve the case. Perhaps our biggest in the world.
I had a brother in the Louisiana bayou who made the news once. Something about a missing gator, a BB gun, and Havarti cheese. My late husband, the Reverend Bobby F. Thomas, always used to say that trials make the greatest. What did you used to say?
Oh, was the alligator all right? You know, I've always wanted to have a pet alligator. I just would not have enough energy to brush its teeth every morning.
Will you all stop babbling? Carl's got corn to shuck if I'm gonna have supper tonight. Isn't that right, Carl?
Yeah, I like corn.
Now get on with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have summoned you all here today to help me solve drummer, please, Haskins.
We need your help in determining which one of our suspects is guilty of stealing Eddie Tingle's secret formula for her high and mighty extra hold waterproof hairspray.
Precisely.
Woo! Baby, I am so sorry I'm late. It is colder than a freezer full of ice cream on Saturday night. Holla, if you know what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you Big Mama, who has graciously agreed to assist us in the questioning of our suspects today. You see, over the years, she has served ice cream to nearly every soul in this town, repeatedly. As such, she possesses a keen insight into the lives and habits of our townspeople, a most invaluable asset in our investigation.
That's right, honey. I'm qualified. Bless your heart.
I do not understand a single thing, baby.
Well, of course you wouldn't. Simple minds such as yours can never understand the complex ways in which the human mind responds to the 5.5 senses.
What? Thank you, sweetheart.
May I propose a better system of questioning? Miss Edame, let's say you go to Big Mama's Ice Cream Treats. What would you order?
I got this one. Just vanilla. Plain old vanilla.
Exactly. You're a woman of simple choices, easily pleased. No need for any extras. You, ma'am, you are well contented.
Well, how about? What about me? See, I like butter pecan and sprinkles.
I'll take this one. That simply means that you, my friend, are a nut.
What he means is you like to have fun. You like to, you live life to the fullest, and you like a little bit of extra zest in your life.
Just give me collard greens. Sugar's bad for you. I don't even like ice cream. Neither does Carl. Right, Carl?
Yes, dear.
Now, bring in the first suspect for questioning my dear mama.
To suspect or not to suspect? That, dear viewers, is the question we grapple with today. Watch closely as Sherwood Owens embarks on his quest to extract the truth from the ordinary townsfolk. Indeed, the common people of this quaint community. They are ripe, they are ready, and soon the secrets they hold will be revealed. We have here one Jesse Taylor, former blind milkman of Backwoods Junction. Has he traded in his milk pail for the golden bucket? We will soon find out.
My good man, exactly where were you on the afternoon of January 19th?
Well, I was home with my dogs, Mutt and Jeff. They were getting a little rowdy, so I took them for a walk down near the River Junction Bridge.
Oh, I just love your dogs, Jesse. Sometimes Mutt and Jeff come play with Sadie, my poodle.
In this big investigation, this important interrogation, everyone's a suspect in my eyes. As innocent as he seems, anyone can scheme. That's why you're guilty unless you have an alibi. So I need your alibi.
I just got home from work, been milking cows all day. I fed my Mutt and Jeff, and on the couch I laid.
Oh, he's a good, good man. He wouldn't hurt a flea. 'Cause any friend of animals, oh, he's a friend to me.
Right, now, did anybody see you? Your word could be a lie. No one saw you feed those dogs, you have no alibi. That's why everyone's a suspect. That's why everyone's a suspect. That's why everyone's a suspect in my eyes. Next!
Little orphan Jilly. Indeed, as the town's orphanage proprietor makes her entrance, one can't help but entertain the tantalizing notion of adopting her as our next suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Jillianne.
Is it true that you were seen in or near the Citizen Style Beauty Boutique on the afternoon of January 19th?
I was there for my monthly cut and color.
Now, was it a good idea to leave the orphanage unattended.
Oh, they weren't unattended. I was watching them. My, we had so much fun. I just love children, you know. My late husband, the
Enough! Is it true that you asked the Tingle sisters for a little extra, something special that day?
Well, I had a date with Freddie Smith, the librarian, that night. Imagine that. Me, on a date, after nearly 20 years. I wanted to look real nice, you know, something special. But I didn't have the money to go buy one of them fancy hairsprays the Tingle girls make. But, oh, it was such an important occasion. So I figured Trudy and Shirley would surely know how to help me out.
Now, is this Freddie willing to confirm that he was on a date with you?
Not if he has any self-respect.
In this big investigation, this important interrogation, everyone's a suspect in my eyes. As innocent as she seems, anyone can scheme. That's why you're guilty unless you have an alibi. So I need your alibi.
I fed the kitties dinner and I put them all to bed. I freshened up my makeup so I'd look nice for Fred.
Oh, Jilly's a good woman. I've known her 30 years. The fact you think she did it, it brings my eyes to tears.
Now, did anybody see you? Your word could be a lie. No one saw you feed those kids, you have no alibi. That's why everyone's a suspect. That's why everyone's a suspect. That's why everyone's a suspect in my eyes.
Somewhere under the rainbow, skies aren't as blue as they seem, folks. We have here one Lyric Steele, the children's church star soloist. But with a name like Lyric Steele, eyebrows aren't the only things raised. Is she a petite prodigy or a pint-sized pilferer with a song to distract?
According to the Tingle Sisters appointment book, you were at the Sisters in Style Beauty Boutique getting your hair done on the afternoon of January 19th. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And is it true that after your haircut that you hid in the closet and waited until Trudy and Shirley left so you could steal their secret formula?
No, sir. I'm just a kid. I couldn't possibly think up something that clever all of myself.
Don't trust her. Trouble always comes wrapped in a bow.
Exactly where did you go after your haircut?
To the church. I had to practice my Sunday morning solo.
Love your heart. I just love to hear a little voice raise the rafters. Amen. Amen.
Silence! Jeez. Solo. Ha! In this big investigation, this important interrogation, everyone's a suspect in our eyes. As innocent as she seems, anyone can scheme. That's why you're guilty unless you have an alibi. So we need your alibi.
Yes, sir, I'm not lying. I'm a singer for the Lord. A blemish of my character I certainly can't afford.
She sings just like an angel, a voice so clear and free. For her to steal the formula is an impossibility.
Now, did anybody see you? Your word could be a lie. This halo could be haunted, so you have no alibi.
That's why everyone's a suspect. That's why everyone's a suspect.
That's why everyone's a suspect. In my eyes.
Can I get a witness? All right, dear. Is that a wedding do or what? Yes, I love it, love it, love it.
So, what does your fiance Dwayne do?
With what?
For a job. Where does he work?
He's in sales.
What does he sell?
Well, nothing right now. He was a door-to-door fish bait salesman, mostly the fishermen, until he ran out of places in his yard to dig up worms.
Oh, well, I hope he finds something before y'all get married.
Yeah, living on love might get expensive.
You think?
Well, I gotta go. I'm the only one who knows how to clean the McFlurry machine. Hey, next time you stop by, I'll try to slip you some extra chicken nuggets. Gotta go. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Heidi Lou's spirit makes me happy. She always looks on the bright side of life. I wanted to stop by and see how you ladies were doing. Any luck with the investigation?
No luck.
Yeah, I've been watching Chet Chesterson's nightly reports. At least you girls are stirring up this little town. You know, it's a shame you didn't sell that formula. I wonder how much it's really worth. Why, to the right person, it could bring millions. There's a lot of research that can be done with millions.
That's true. My dreams could have come true.
What are your dreams?
Well, me and Jake could buy us a little farm, and I could make homemade crafts and quilts.
Yeah, and I could get married, travel the world, and then 5 or 10 years, settle down and have a house full of babies.
I didn't know you've been dreaming, sis.
Huh, who knew? I guess I should get back on my mushroom trail.
I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope we find what we're looking for.
Ah, much like the mushroom's gills. I'm afraid we must explore every pore of this subject before we can fully spore out the truth.
Should we be worried that Grandma's formula is missing? I mean, maybe no one stole it. Maybe we lost it. And maybe if someone did steal it, they're not going to do anything with it. I mean, maybe.
I feel like we should be a little worried. This formula is a piece of our heritage, something grandmother took years and years to perfect.
Why, hello, girls. I just came by to tell you that I'm packed and planning to leave town tomorrow, which means one last chance to sell your secret formula.
Well, we can't sell it
because we decided that we don't want to sell it.
My dears, you made up that decision ages ago. I'm just here to lay out a deal you can't pass up before someone else snatches it from under you.
Thank you very much. Our minds are made up.
Okay, ladies, let me be straight with you. I admire how much your grandmother's legacy means to you, but think about it this way. By sharing your secret, you wouldn't be giving it away. You'd be spreading her legacy to people all over the world.
That's right. Women all over the world could walk down the street in the middle of a windstorm and wouldn't have to re-tease. Women all over the world could boof their hair as high as the Smoky Mountains. Women all over the world could get hit in the head with a water balloon and their hair wouldn't even combust.
Now you're thinking, I want what's best for you. Sure, it would help me out a little to land a deal like this, but we women have to stick together. In fact, I admire your fortitude. Sometimes I wish I'd stuck to my guns instead of settling for this job.
What did you want to do?
Oh, I guess I always wanted my own business. My own company where I could help women like yourselves, put their beauty recipes on the market.
Well, why didn't you?
I never could find enough money or the right clients. So one day, a profitable company found me. I said I had an eye for the business, so they gave me a job. Now I'm chained to them forever. Well, you've got my digits in case you change your minds. Toodles!
You know, she seems kind of nice.
Yeah.
This infernal case has haunted me for days.
Any leads?
Dead ends. Oh, dead ends.
We even did background checks on all the suspects. They all turned out to be upstanding citizens.
Are you sure there's no one else who warrants suspicion? I would highly caution against ruling out any possibilities prematurely.
Evening, ladies. You know, I was just doing a little work on the Tingle Sisters Secret Formula documentary when I realized I hadn't even talked to you two about this situation. Sisters in strife. So, do you two have a few minutes for your old pal Chet?
Of course.
Ash, go grab the big spotlight. I want to make sure our lighting is ample enough and makes me look great. I mean, shows off the beautiful aesthetics of this beautiful beauty parlor.
I dare say there must be someone that we've missed.
Ah, I know. What about Camilla Jones? Camilla Jones from Blue Eye Cosmetics. You know, I saw her lurking around the alleyways earlier. She has an eye for evil.
She has been in here a lot lately.
She just left. She was probably just taking a shortcut.
You don't say.
We do say. We just said it.
Now, tell me more about this Camilla. Camilla from Blue Eye?
Well, she's been writing us letters for months trying to buy our grandma's famous secret hairspray formula so she can turn it into a nationally branded product.
That's a huge risk for her to try and steal it, though. I don't think she's that risky.
Elementary, my dear Huskins. She stole the formula so that she could claim the recipe as her own. Yes, it all makes sense now. She plans on changing the name and marketing it as her own original product.
I don't think she would do that. I told you she seems really nice.
My dear friends, it's quite simple. Money has a curious way of manipulating people in ways far more subtly and more effectively than one might expect.
I think she's staying 2 doors down at the Thunderhead Hotel.
Right. We'll be back. Huskins, get us a double fudge brownie sundae to go. We're on a mission.
Okay. Sherwood, can I have a real pipe soon?
Nonsense, my friend. You're much too young.
I'm 35.
I don't care.
So, the latest suspect is Camilla Jones. Camilla Jones from Blue Eye Cosmetics. That makes sense. Ash, roll the film. Come on. A Tale of Two Sisters. Today we talk to the famous Tingle Sisters of Backwoods Junction. So, Shirley, what makes you suspicious of Camilla Jones from Blue Eye Cosmetics?
Nothing. I told you she seems really nice.
So you are not convinced that she's the thief?
Nope.
Can you give me a complete list of suspects? The professor, I assume, he's at the top.
What about the professor? I mean, he's here in town studying something that no one really knows anything about.
That's ridiculous. He may be a strange little man, but he's just as sweet as cinnamon bread on Christmas morning.
So the suspect could be any of you.
That's right, Chet. It could be any. So, Shirley, what exactly were you doing that night?
What night?
You know, the night the formula was stolen?
I already told you. Hey, wait a minute. What are you incinerating?
Insinuating.
Oh, nothing. I'm just getting tired. That's all.
Well, tell me again what you were doing the other night.
I told you I went back over there to get Corey's hairpiece. Chet, let's do this another time.
Yeah, it seems like someone's in a hurry to leave all of a sudden.
Now, what are you getting at, Cheryl?
I guess you just can't trust anyone, especially your own kin.
You're right. I haven't been able to trust you since the 2nd grade.
Don't tell me you're still mad about that John Daniel Renfro.
He was my boyfriend, so you came along batting those false eyelashes.
That is not fair. We were kids. And hey, what about that time in 8th grade when you took all the rhinestones off my pink satin shoes? It took me hours to glue those back on.
You knew I had to get an A on my science project or take summer school. Besides, I was going to glue them right back after my solar system project was graded. There's a difference between stealing and borrowing.
Like borrowing Grandma's secret formula so that you could take the profit and move to Jamaica or something?
Now you're just sounding silly. If anyone needs the formula, it's you. You stole it so you and Jake could move out of that mobile home dump you live in.
Keep them rolling. This is getting spicy.
Dump? Our little tenement on wheels is not a dump.
Look, this is just getting the best of us both.
You're right. I did steal the formula, and I sold it to the FBI so they could scare away aliens. Good night, Trude.
But what about that? She admitted it. Okay, so you weren't serious.
No.
Look.
Yeah, take a look. In my purse, in my jacket, search my trashy mobile home dump if you want. Good night, Trude. Good night, Chet.
Good night.
Okay, can you turn that off? Do you have absolutely anything better to report?
Actually, no. So it seems that the case of the missing hair tonic leaves much to be conditioned. And remember, as we always say in the world of news, it's not news unless it's worth repeating.
Well, Huskins, my boy, we return to the scene of the crime. Yes, this pink metropolis of hairdo happiness will lead us to the truth.
Where are the girls? Should we even be in here without them?
Huskins, my boy, you have much to learn. See, I've been involved in cases like this for as long as I can remember. Right now, the girls are off having a quiet dinner, where they can reflect on the bond of sisterhood, where they can recall days of old when they were but mere children, where they can bask in the thankfulness of their friendship, where they can split a fudge-covered s'mores cheesecake.
Heavens bless him. I haven't seen a fight like this since Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. Bless him.
A fight, you say? Now, I do love a good fight.
Well, you wouldn't like this kind of fight. It was like Rocky Road colliding with Moose Tracks. Love their heart.
Pardon me, I heard some unscrupulous noises coming from here a little while ago. Everything all right?
Exactly who was involved in this fight, Big Mama?
The Tingle sisters, honey. Who'd you think?
Now, what were they fighting about?
Elementary, my dear Huskins. They were simply fighting over who loved who the most.
Whom?
The Tingle sisters. Weren't you listening?
I don't think that's what they were fighting about, honey.
Aha! I've got it. If my calculations are correct, and bear with me here, perhaps they think that one of them stole the secret formula. That could very well explain the altercation.
No. That's impossible. Who stole this secret formula? It's a question of cubic capacity. A man with so large a brain must have something in it.
Well, let's be frank here, Sherwood. We've already done every single suspect. Even the woman from Blue Eye Cosmetics checks out to be innocent. There's no one left to investigate.
Okay, Huskins, well, maybe we've missed someone. Maybe it was you, Professor.
I've told you 100 times it wasn't me. I'm a scientist who does research. Not to toot my own horn, but if I really wanted that formula, I could probably figure it out myself in a matter of minutes.
Okay, well maybe it was you.
Don't look at me. I have no problems keeping my hair high and mighty. You know what I mean? Bless them.
Well then, maybe it was me. Maybe I accidentally stole it. Yes, that's it. I mistook the formula for a recipe to make spray cookie dough.
Now that's ridiculous. You've done no such thing.
I have to solve this mystery. Huskins, I've never not solved a mystery. Quick, give me a hot fudge sundae.
I am standing outside the Sisters in Style Beauty Boutique where some interesting new developments have developed. It appears that the famous Sherwood Owens may be in over his head. He may have dried out all of his evidence. My assistant Ash here will sneak out to the back door to get never-before-seen footage of this historic surrender.
You want me to what?
You heard me. Sneak out to the back alley. There's a door in the back of the boutique. Remember, Ash, when I become a famous journalist, I will have a spot for you on my team of assistants.
Better not forget that. Wait a minute, how did you know there was a back door?
What am I gonna do? I'm a colossal failure. Haskins, my boy. Haskins, my boy. I'm all washed up. I've lost my touch, it's out of control. I should retire, get out of this hole. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm all washed up, I'm in a stew. It's a mess, I'm so depressed. What did I do to deserve all the stress? I try to live right, I follow the rules, and now all this happens, I feel like a fool. It's all over, kaput, I'm finished, I'm all washed up. Rub a dub, just put me in a tub. Nothing's working out, no matter what I've done. Just take me out, hang me up, and dry me on the line. I'm all washed up, I'm in a bind. It's a mess, I'm so depressed. What did I do to deserve all the stress? I try to live right, I follow the rules. Now all this happens, I feel like a fool. It's all over, kaput, I'm finished, I'm all washed up. I'm all washed up, da 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 da. I'm all washed up.
Good evening, friends. Saw the lights on and thought I'd drop by. Hey, did any of you happen to catch my feature story on Chat with Chet? It appeared on the dangers of mountain bike riding without a bike. Well, it aired at 3 a.m., so maybe you missed it. But don't worry, it's coming back at 5 a.m. next Tuesday.
I guess we're all a little preoccupied right now.
Oh, don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. So Sherwood, have you finally decided to throw in the towel on this crazy case? I mean, man, let's face it. It's obvious you are never going to crack it. New headline, folks. The insolvable case of Sherwood Lane. What a story, huh?
Never! I will not be defeated!
That's right, Sherwood ain't no quitter, baby.
Isn't.
That's right, he isn't either, baby.
Reconsider, Sherwood. I mean, maybe it's time you let this one go, huh? Maybe the Tingle sisters should, I don't know, hire someone else to help them solve this mystery. All right. Well, I'll be on my way now. Got hours of editing to do, and I cannot keep those deadlines waiting. You folks have a pleasant evening now.
I mean, he's right. I'm out of hunches. I've exhausted all my clues. I'm desperate for some ice cream.
You come over to Big Mama's, honey. I'll fix you right up.
What? No, don't give up yet. It's not over till the...
Don't say it, honey child.
It's not over till it's over. Never give up. If I gave up every time my thesis didn't match my hypothesis, I'd still be at home playing with my elementary science kit.
You know, Sherwood, he's right. Back to work, old boy.
After my ice cream sundae.
Okay, be very quiet.
Quiet as a rat?
Make sure no one is here. You have Sherwood Owen's jacket, right?
Yeah. Getting it at a Big Mama's ice cream parlor wasn't easy. Thankfully, both he and Big Mama were slumped over the counter, out cold from all the ice cream they had stuffed themselves with.
Good, good. Now, here's the plan. I'm going to put Edie Tingle's High and Mighty Extra Hold Waterproof Hairspray formula inside of Sherwood Owen's jacket pocket.
Then what?
And then we'll just leave it in here like he forgot it. And while the cameras are filming, of course, I'll hit him with the big question. You know, ask him why he's finally throwing in the towel. Should make for some great footage, don't you think?
And then?
And then he'll start sweating from the nervousness of defeat. And I'll just simply ask him to take his jacket off and relax.
And then?
And then I'll pull it up and I'll say, oh, what? Look at this. What's this piece of paper doing inside of your jacket? It couldn't be. But wait, it is!
And then?
And then the rest is history. Not only will I solve the case of the missing formula, I'll create a news documentary so spectacular, so brilliant, that I'll finally leave this dumpy little town in the dust. I'll be off to the big city. Fame, fortune, everything. The name everyone will know. Me, Chet, the famous journalist. Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
What if they figure out we stole it?
No. No one could ever find out. I made sure to wear gloves when I come in for something I'd lost. And since you filmed me doing the top secret documentary about the consequences of leaving senior citizens at the Golden Corral at the time of the robbery, we are time-stamped and foolproof, my dear boy.
You seem to have left this behind earlier while you were sneaking around the back alley behind Sisters in Style Beauty Boutique.
Where did you come from?
The back entrance, of course.
Allow me to explain our suspicions. It all started this morning when you told us to abandon our investigation. At that moment, something seemed off. Now, I couldn't help but notice that you refrained from using any of your customary closing statements. No playful puns and no wink at the camera for effect.
Huh?
You see, this slight change in behavior indicated a great anxiety on your part, as if you were uncertain about the reliability of your own story.
A man who's confident in his narratives would never try to avoid his usual theatrics. But here's the thing, you did. That's what led us to look a little bit closer, and now we see the whole picture.
Permit me to clarify, fellow. You see, my esteemed colleague Haskins may lack the eloquence that I possess, but the facts are plain. Your speech deviated from your usual manner, which led us to conclude that you were indeed as nervous as a leaf caught in the wind, a fish out of water, a pancake on a hot griddle.
So my speech may be a little impaired. So I may be a little nervous. You know, superstar news anchors get nervous all the time. What does that prove?
The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the whipped cream.
That doesn't even make any sense. How did you even find me here anyway?
It's quite simple, really. I simply pretended to have passed out in a vat of ice cream over at Big Mama's. Once your assistant stole my coat, I simply followed him here. And that's when I noticed that your assistant left the video camera on the table.
Curiosity got the best of us as we looked at the remaining footage on the camera.
The story about our friends at the Golden Corral naturally piqued my attention.
And upon closer inspection, we observed something very telling. There in the background were Willardine and Etta May exiting the restaurant. At first it seemed trivial, but now it ties everything together.
You see, oh boy, it would be virtually impossible for them to be at the Golden Corral at the exact same time that they were at the Sisters in Style Beauty Boutique getting their hair done.
You literally can't prove that.
But we can. Sherwood, please explain.
Yes, you see, my friend Chet, There is, to my knowledge, no other Harley-riding, pink-haired lady who spends her free time delivering leftovers to rescued dogs, accompanied, of course, by her ever-steadfast, widowed sidekick. It was very interesting indeed.
Whatever, man.
Could have sworn there was someone hiding in there.
Come on out.
Besides that, honey, we were hiding in the back when you made your big old multi-flavored confession.
Yes. Sherwood, please.
You see, Chet. Oh, my dear Huskins, it seems the answer was staring us in the face all along.
So what's next? You're not going to try to stop me on my path to stardom, are you?
Yes, that was precisely my plan from the very outset.
What if we split the profits? 80-20. 60-40?
No, you see, Chet, we have arranged lodging for you and your assistant tonight, so that you don't try to escape this dumpy little town.
Lodging?
Come on in.
Come on, Carl. Can't wait all night for you.
Dear.
You have got to be kidding me!
Well, come on now. We ain't got all night. I've got to scrape the spurs off my elbows. You two are going to help me. I hope y'all don't mind sharing the couch with me. Carl snores so loud, I got to sleep on the couch. Isn't that right, Carl?
Yes, dear.
Now, when we get to my place, there are a few things you're going to need to help me with. First, we'll scrape the fungus out my shoes. Then we'll work on my elbow.
See you in the morning, Chet. Come sunrise, we discuss punishment of greater proportions.
I do say, Sherwood, I love it when you solve a case.
All in a day's work, oh boy. All in a day's work.
My heart is just palpitating.
Because they caught the bad guys?
No. Because I'm just so excited about the new bingo game at the community center tonight. You know, I heard the jackpot is a whole $50. And this time, I'm feeling lucky.
Good morning, ladies. So, what's this all about? Why are we all here?
Oh, I don't know. We thought you would know.
You got me.
What's the matter, dear?
Nothing's wrong. I just didn't really sleep well last night.
Me either. It may have been that 2-liter Mountain Dew I drank while I did my catholicism yesterday.
Now, Shirley, I've known you since before you were born. What's the matter?
Me and Trude had a little fight last night.
About what?
She accused me of stealing Grandma's formula. Can you believe that?
Well, I'm sure she didn't mean it. You two girls have been inseparable since the moment y'all were born. Why, you two have stuck together through thick and thin.
Through hair shade after hair shade, through the good times and the bad times.
She's right, you know. Nothing's ever been able to split us up.
Oh, Trude, I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too.
I just kept thinking about that time that the spray-on body glitter can exploded all over you by accident.
Yeah, I had to go to senior prom, look like a disco ball. But you were right there for me. And you straightened your hair and you wore it flat so people would make more fun of you than me.
Good times.
Now, I remember my late husband used to preach a message every year on forgiveness. He'd say, forgiveness is an act of the will.
Shirley, I've been thinking, and I realized the good book teaches us time and time again about the power of forgiveness. I'm just plumb tired of stressing and carrying that weight around all by myself. Last night, I was out of sorts, just wasn't myself, and I didn't mean a word of what I said, and I hope you can find it deep down in your heart, the courage to forgive me.
Only if you can forgive me, too. We're not just sisters, we're best friends. And that's a bond stronger than any hairspray on the market.
Well, come on. We ain't got all night. I got a criminal in the truck with my sweet husband. What's that, Carl? Well, how should I know where you left the keys to your wood shed? Just stay there and be quiet, Carl.
criminal.
What'd you expect? You asked me to catch the thief and find your secret formula, did you not?
Well, who did it? I can't wait any longer. Bring him in, Carl!
Yes, dear. Come on. Open. Come on. Get up there.
Oh, well, hello there, Chet. Here to cover the big story.
He is the big story.
What? Chet Chatsworth Chesterton stole grandmother's formula?
I ought to pluck your hair out by the roots. How could you do this to us?
Would you like me to call the sheriff now?
Yes.
Now, don't we want to give Chet a chance to say something?
No. He's a thief, and he doesn't deserve to say anything until he is behind bars.
Ay. Now, what about forgiveness?
She's right, Shrewd. Maybe we should hear him out before we put him behind bars.
Right, so then, fellow, you have precisely 2 minutes to provide a full account as to why you purloined the Tingle famous high and mighty extra hold waterproof hairspray. Hoskins, start the timer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I owe you all an honest confession. It's not an easy thing to admit, but sometimes those of us who strive to walk the straight and narrow can stumble. The truth is, brace yourselves, it's absurd, really. I took something that wasn't mine. And no, it wasn't a big scoop or a hot lead. It was much sillier than that. Let me explain.
Go ahead. Indulge us.
For years, I have been the town heartthrob, the local celebrity, the most stylish and charismatic, the one who's much more famous than anyone else in this, well, charming corner of the world. And somewhere along the way, I let all of that go to my head. But now, I stand before you not as the polished news anchor you see on your television screens, but as a man who made a mistake.
Spit it out, Chet.
Well, it's embarrassing, but I'll admit it. I was envious of your success. I've always dreamed of making it big on national news, and in a moment of pure overconfidence, I thought I had developed the best, the brightest, the most perfect plan out there. If I just borrowed the secret formula, I could recover it, craft a sensational documentary, and portray myself as the local hero. Boom! Cue the applause, the Emmy acceptance speech, and my big break.
Well, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Ash?
Well, I brought him into this. He had nothing to do with the planning.
Well, that's unforgivable, right, sis?
Well, I don't blame you if you don't forgive me. And I wouldn't blame you if you had called the sheriff's office and had me taken to jail. I would like to add, though, I look terrible in stripes. But I promise, however, I didn't steal the formula to make a little money. I just wanted to make a little history, I guess.
Oh, I just hate sad endings. Poor guy will never be on TV again.
Ma'am.
Yes, he will. America's Most Wanted. Isn't that right, Carl? Carl? Carl, are you listening to me?
I have been listening to you for 62 years. Now it's time you listen to me. How about you show a little compassion for others instead of always antagonizing them? From now on, I'm the boss. You be quiet and sit down.
Carl! I have never seen this side of you. I think I like it. It reminds me of when I proposed to you and you said maybe. Then a couple weeks later.
No more talking.
Isn't he sweet?
Huskins, give me the number for 911. I have a call to make.
Yeah, sure. What number is that?
Okay, hold on now. Just hold on a minute. Shirley, do we really want to go calling the law? I mean, bless his heart. Do we really want Chet to lose his whole career over something as stupid as this?
No, I guess not. It was a dumb thing to do, but I can forgive him if you can.
I can, on one condition.
Anything. Anything at all.
Ash, go get your camera. Sherwood, go find Camilla Jones before she leaves town.
Elementary, my dear Trudy. Elementary.
Get your high and mighty extra hold waterproof hairspray anywhere around the world where hairspray is sold.
And who can say if your love grows as your heart